because she's down. She's sick, so it could be a while. But
Right, we're live now. We
okay.
still got a couple million by watch.
Listen, nobody's well. That's not the way to do things. We have to be.
They don't like us. No one likes us. No one likes us.
So anyway,
No one likes us.
for those, let's get some people that I still have to say,
We're from Penn Fish.
It's December 6th?
Yep. December
It's
6th.
December 6th, 2023. We're live in the man cave studio, whatever we call it, lip cave.
Lip cave.
The lip cave studio here, as you can see over our shoulder. Yep, there you go. That's perfect, right? That over a little bit. Actually, can get a little more to you too, because you sit on an angle. I sit face on. Yeah, more to you until until it's past the shoulder. No more. All right. Yeah, that's got it. So, yeah. Okay. Anyway, folks, you're not watching yet, but it'd be nice to come on and have some people right on the air at 7:00. Excuse me.
Get with it. It's every Wednesday, 7 o'clock to 8:30.
Yeah, and we're live. We've already said that.
We're live from Lip Cave Studio.
Lip Cave. A lot of things to talk about. Always say that. Eagles news.
Lots
of little things to chat there. Now, number one, the addition of Shaq Leonard early this week. He has that practice too, also. And will be playing in the Sunday night's contest against the Cowboys. That's a little rip from that.
who we're going to smack.
Whom I really think,
Take a little lesson off of Ike Reese.
What's that, man?
That's the one text us.
That's cool.
Ike Reese.
Why? What did he do?
He popped one off.
Did he pop? I taking one from Ike. Ike said pop one off, keeps it. So
it was off.
Mine's a little popper.
It was.
I also saw that they're going after that we might be getting what's his name back. Remember what's his name?
Ertz.
Nicodemus Sue. How do you say his first name?
Oh, really?
That big lineman. They're thinking about it. I mean, well, he was hired just to get him to the Super Bowl and do that. It wasn't. I know. Well, you could have, I guess. Who knows why they do these things? These things are rental players. Rental players, but possibly him. And I don't know about the Earth thing. That's a good question.
He said he's not. What I saw, he's not going to make any announcement till.
Right. Here's the thing.
Next week.
Would I sign him? Yes, for a backup to Goddard. Goddard's back. I got him in my lineup too. In fact, I had let him go, put him on the free agent mark, dropped him out on waivers. And nobody picked him up, so I grabbed him back. And the guy I have Taysom Hill, but Taysom Hill's up and down. They say this week I kind of Googled the Fantasy Pros, which I usually do anyway, and it said, Goddard would be the guy to go to. Taysom Hill's had a pretty good week last week, so I can't really complain, but I'm kind of torn. I think Goddard wants to get back in the action. I think they're going to use him against Dallas. I think you'll see a lot of Goddard for some reason. I think we can win this week. I think we can win this week. I think after a beating that we took from a really good team, and I just think, I'm not saying we're going to come out and crush Dallas. Didn't do it the last time we played them, but we built what we want. I'm saying I think this team can win this week doing, It's other people are like, you're in trouble. You're going to be in trouble, man. Somebody told Buzzy, looking forward to seeing you in the playoffs. And one of his friends, I guess, and Buzzy goes, you don't want to see us in the playoffs. Oh, please. You don't want to. Just because you beat us pretty good one game doesn't mean that's it doesn't mean you own the league and you're going to win everything. I don't think you'll win the Super Bowl.
And you can look at the loss in like a couple different ways.
I don't care what you say.
As we played 3 games in 13 days.
Yes.
That's a lot of games.
It is.
And that's a lot of snaps.
And we look terrible. Don't get me wrong. No, we're not.
Worn out.
Wayno and I ain't denying it. We look bad. But there you go. That's a thing. And not everybody in the league played 3 games in 13 days.
So you can look at it that way. Or you can look at it, we were 10-1 before that game. you got to win games to be 10-1.
Right.
But they weren't all that great. They weren't all that convincing wins.
No, they weren't. We didn't have, but it's not about stats. It's not it's about wins.
I think we bounced back. We go into Dallas and we smacked her.
I'm so tired of hearing, well, they did this and they did that. And you didn't run against. No, we didn't. They abandoned the run game. Somebody touched on that today on Instagram. Was an article. And one of the Philadelphia sportscasters said, why is it when the Eagles get the running game, but they go away from it because it's not doing good, and they never come back to it after that. So in other words, if they don't establish that running game beginning of the football game and really go good, they don't get that. They're done. They're like, it's not working. You can't. What mentality is that, though?
They talked about that on the Fanatic today too.
What mentality is that? So the running game doesn't work good the first quarter. Okay. In the second quarter, you keep trying a little bit. Maybe the second half, you come out and do something different. Maybe the offensive line goes differently a little bit or gets it tighter together, and the running game starts to work. Why do you abandon something just because it didn't work in the very beginning? It's not the way to do it. You got to keep trying. Got to keep going at it. So I kind of think they were right. He said, that's a problem. In fact, I think Ron Jaworski said it. When they abandon that running game and they don't get it going, they don't go back to it, that's not good. That's putting all the pressure on. You know what he's going to do.
Yeah,
he's going to pass the ball. So you're looking. So how easy is it? We've said this before. I know I've said it in the other podcast. How easy is it to defend against something you know the team is going to do when they're not running the ball? Well, he's dropping back, so he's got to pick coverage. So, is this any text for the show?
Monopoly.
Anyway, I know the more and more I drink it, the better coffee tastes. Just a little weak when I first took the first sip.
I made it that way.
Yeah. Quit taking credit. No. So I really hope this guy.
Oh shoot, man! Breaking news. We're gonna have snow flurries tomorrow, so everybody go to the store.
Oh, break this news.
Get your bread, your eggs, and milk.
Not even near us. Oh yeah, I guess it is right there. Is that what she's talking about? I thought the snow was the pink.
That's what I say.
I know. Is it?
I think
rain's green.
Yeah, the pink is like.
Anyway, that's the Philadelphia. But 10 a.m. We're looking for flakes tomorrow. So we're supposed to be talking sports, not looking at this.
We talk about anything.
Well, I don't want to talk about this right now.
It doesn't matter.
And you're supposed to be. You're supposed to be my partner. So I might just.
But it was breaking news.
It's not breaking.
Your crew wants breaking news. That was breaking news.
Oh, our crew wants breaking news. So breaking news. I just hope they said they got the Shaq Leonard for more for how did he say it? More for not backup, but basically that for depth, I guess is what he said. Depth.
I hope to start him because our secondary sucks balls.
I want to see him come out and start a few series or come in for certain plays and play, or like you said, start a quarter maybe or something like that. I don't know. Now, Zach Cunningham will be back.
Yes, I got that.
And now you got that. Okay, well, that's a good thing. In case you didn't know, people, just
Goddard will be back and Cunningham will be back.
Goddard will be back. Goddard will play, yes, and Cunningham, their linebacker, will be back. So kind of got a couple pieces.
And we lost our safety.
Evans. I know.
He's on IR.
Is it Justin Evans?
Yes.
There's memory. Justin Evans is on IR for the rest of the season. We've lost him. So going to have to take that. The guys we have are going to have to do their thing and step up for this. It's not, I was hoping he wasn't going to be on IR, but he is. Everybody else, I'm pretty sure, looks healthy. I don't think we had a couple. I saw the fitness report other than Evans. As far as limited practice, didn't practice, and full practice. Goddard was full practice. In fact, if you go in your fantasy, he had a question mark originally by his name coming into this. There's no marks by his name. It's just his name. So that means he's healthy. He has no thing holding him back. So, well, we gave some keys to the other game and it didn't work. When they asked, what did you said, what are the keys to playing the Niners? And I said pressure on Purdy. And Didn't happen. Happened early in the first quarter. Early.
Yeah.
First few series. What happened? Where did it go? I don't really understand what. Are we that predictable that they can figure out what we're going to do and where we're going to go to defend us? I mean, I don't know. I wish I could be in the coach's room when they go.
There was
over
a
this
thing
kind of
on
stuff.
Facebook.
I
Yeah,
really do.
you've never played Madden on
No.
PlayStation, right? When you get on Madden, like if you're playing me, and
Right.
you get there and I'm looking at my plays, you can see like 3 of the plays that I'm looking at. So you pretty much just got to guess which one I'm going to pick.
Right. Where do you think?
If we're sitting next to
Right.
and it just seemed like watching that game that
he was thinking
that's what was
which
going
play
on.
is Sirianni going to call, or which play is
It's like
what's his name?
it's like it's like the
Gonna call.
Niners knew everything that was on that card.
Yeah.
They knew everything that was coming to them.
And I'll be honest with you, when Hurts is running around back there and has got all that time in the world and nobody can get open, that just almost seems fate. Fixed. It almost. How can you not get somebody open? Somebody's got to be able to just get open for. It ain't good for him to hold the ball, and I don't know why he did. I don't know why he didn't run the ball more instead of holding the ball.
Well, that's like the guy
Why
this
didn't
morning.
he just run?
The guy this morning on WIP sitting there, he's like, I don't get it. He says, nobody can get open. Hurts was back there. He ate his snack. He drank his milk. He ate his cereal and his lunch.
Is he getting a little gun shy of getting running now because he doesn't want to get hurt before the playoffs? Because as soon as Mariota goes in there, he had to run. He ran. Is it that, or is it the coach is telling him not to run? Either or. Either he's saying, I'm told not to run and just eat the ball, which I don't know how many times he throws the ball away, too. He's big. Nobody's open, just up, which is okay. All right, I don't mean to get sacked. I'd rather do that than get sacked. But he does it so much. Then he should be running the ball. There we go. We're in agreement in that. I know it's not. We're not arguing that fact, but these are things I just don't. I feel like last year was the corners are still playing 10 yards off the receiver. Yeah. Why? I feel like last year was a total. Why would you change what you did last year versus this year? We really looked better last year on defense. Is it about the same defense? A little different, few pieces missing, but about the same, close. And I didn't think I'd ever say this. I'd rather have fucking Gannon right now. Sorry. Yeah, I'd rather have Gannon that. There's gonna be I'll be honest with you. Some F words thrown around today. My throat is still sore from Sunday, and I'll be honest with you. I'll go with the Gannon. I'll go with you on the Gannon thing. I'm not a fan of this guy yet either. And I didn't like Gannon that much. No, we didn't. We had our issues with Gannon. Hurts needs to. The other thing is he needs to pump it up. He's inconsistent. He needs to pump it up. He's just been. He is. He's been very inconsistent. He has not been a true, top 3 quarterback. I don't. Scouts about him. I don't know. He's just an average quarterback. He seems smart though. He does. Like football smart and has that ability. Has a good arm. And can throw the ball and can find somebody long downfield or somebody. But the scheme of things, got to learn to throw on the run, roll out and throw instead of waiting to get back here and throw. Roll it out and throw it. Get somebody, change it up a little bit. Every time he comes, and he's too predictable because because everybody knows he ain't going to freaking run. He comes to the line. He doesn't really act like he's changing it. He just does this, which I don't know that. The defense is standing still like this. The linebacker. So when he comes to the line backs up, they're not doing. They just go, well, what is he doing? Rarely has he gone to the line and changed the play. He has, but I think he needs to call more audibles. I really do. Call the audible and change things up. I don't like the read option, because there's a lot of times that he's kept the ball and he's gotten smothered. Then there's other times he hands the ball off, the guy gets wild. Why did it look so easy against Buffalo? Which I know Buffalo's not Frisco. But where's your scheme of those plays? I didn't see a whole lot of that going on. I think they stick with what worked. The running game, you got to get that running game going, and you got to keep pushing the ball on them. That opens up the passing game. They didn't do it, and all you're doing is passing. And I'm telling you what, Frisco just ate it up. They're that good of a defense, and they just tore us a new one. But the tackling, that kind of play, what we just talked about, has to do with offense and our tackling. Can't tackle guys, Wayno. Guys, got your hands right on, gone. Or then hit a guy thinking he's going to go down and he don't. This is the NFL. Not everybody goes down with a big blast. And one guy, he bounced on.
People up. We're the only one that don't wrap people up.
So there you go. That's all defensive coordinator right there. That's all defensive coaching right there. What we just said has nothing to do with anything else but fundamentals of learning how to tackle. Yeah. So we got our hands full. Yes. We have our hands full as far as this week goes, but I think we can win. I think they better change it. They better had a good week and decided how to figure this team out with Dallas because they're hot, just like the Niners were hot. So, and you're going into their territory. We played the Niners on our own turf. Now we got to go away. We got to play on their turf. Now, it will be better conditions. Yes. Don't want to blame that on anything because Niners played on it and rolled us. So I'm not using that, but for a team that's trying to bounce back, I'm kind of glad it'll be good weather. You know, what team bounce back is us. For the Eagles trying to come off of a bad, like Wayno said, 3 games in 13 days. Let's get down there now, take care of business. But running game got established. I hope the front line can get some pressure on Dak, make him run a little bit more, roll out and stuff like that. And obviously just coverage. I mean, these are 3 main things in a defense. And you touched on it is, why do they play 10 yards off of everybody? What kind of defense is this?
Some of these people.
What is he doing? Yeah. Play one-on-one and play up in front of them. You can jam them before they get off the line. That wastes time for them. When he's going back, that ruins that route. If you're here and I'm here, 10 yards off, and he says, like, I've got everywhere to go before, and you're going to come up. Now I can go right by you. If you're here, it's going to mess me up to get that. You got to run with it. You got to play the man, but I still don't like this idea of he's thinking, look, he has no idea if I'm going left or right. I could go down and cut in. And that's what we're saying.
If you're close, because that's exactly the route faster too.
Yeah. So, I mean, it sounds funny for us to say this, and you would then tell us, well, don't you think they would have known that kind of stuff? No, not if you're not playing. If you're not playing that kind of defense, no, I don't think they do. They don't want them to play that. Do they know how to do it? Yeah, but they're not playing that.
And we still don't know if it's coaches telling them not to do it or they just
and he's not the only one because Bradbury's playing off too. So yeah, but yet they didn't throw a ball. They didn't throw a ball his way. I thought they said that he had no passes thrown to his guy on the Niners game.
Yeah, now I started hitting the sauce. So
he started saying, "I'm done." And he hit the sauce. This boy was saucing it. So
I was saucy.
You were saucy and sassy. So that's it for the Eagles part of it. It will be interesting.
I need to save my voice for it.
Yeah, you're going to be terrible. You're going to be washed up. Sixers are playing, not much to really report on them right now. They're holding their own.
I got a question though. You think that guy really got hit by a car?
I know that came out.
That is crazy.
Everybody has said that. He kind of takes offense to it, saying, I feel a little bit hurt that people think that I made that up because it wasn't on some kind of a.
Well, where'd you say it happened? They got video and there's nothing.
I know. Yeah, I know. I don't know what happened there. I really don't. I don't know what to say. I don't.
I think he got jumped. The guy's ass whooped. Was afraid to admit it.
They didn't say none of that though.
I know.
Wouldn't something show? Period.
Maybe
whatever happened.
Maybe he's not freaking hurt.
Even if he was riding his bike and ran into the stop sign or something, or into the pole. What?
Maybe he didn't want to be the new Ben Simmons.
The guy's good though. That's the thing. That's the problem. I don't understand. He gets hurt, goes out right when he was hot, playing good for him. So I don't know. The Flyboys, our Flyers, are a young. Yeah, like I said this before, a young team.
And what's their record? I haven't been watching.
It's like 14, 13 and something like that. They're kind of, yeah. They're going to find, I told you, it's going to take a couple of years. And they got to find their way. They got to find, they got to see who they are. And when you got young players, it takes a while to gel a little bit to everybody. The next couple of years, we'll also get some more people in from the draft picks that we've got that'll be developed. You know how that goes. We've talked about that. So that's a work in progress. That isn't, you can build a team in a year or two and boom, they're going to be in the playoffs and the Stanley Cup. Doesn't happen that way. It's rare. So, but do they look promising? Yeah, I just hope the goalie part of it, Carter Hart, can. I thought he was going to be the guy. I really did it. And his record's like out of what? 14 games that he started, he's 7-6-1. So he's only won 7 games out of 14. He ought to be at least 10-4, something like that, maybe something in that area. I don't know whether it's defense is letting down. That's why I was talking to Joy tonight when we went out to dinner. I was like, I got to ask Adam, do you think it's more Carter Hart just not being as good as you thought he was? The first year, he came out like lightning. He came out like he was unstoppable when they first put him in. And he was awesome. Now it just doesn't. It feels like something. What's wrong? Is it the defense in front of it? Maybe it is. Maybe it's a little more of that. I don't know. So that's where we're at with the Flyers. When I do get a chance to watch them, I do flip them on and see what's going on. It's just I'm a hockey fan to an extent, but it's such a. It almost reminds me of soccer because you're back and forth and back. You shot on goal, missed. Shoot it down the puck.
Oh God, you just did not ruin hockey.
No, it can be long at times. Other times it seems like it's a scoring fest, but
they learn how to hit each other in hockey.
Yeah, well, hockey's fun to watch when they start popping each other a little bit, and then they get mad. And they do this with the gloves.
Are they letting them fight more?
Not more, just the same as it always was. Yeah, it's just certain situations you got to get. There's going to be a fight, and they let them square off because they're both already penalized.
Right.
So now they start popping, and either one gets the best of the other, or it's a tie, and then they go to the penalty box. So that's how hockey is. It's a weird sport. You're allowed to fight in it. Good Lord, you can't do anything in football. You can't look at the guy. Up, you're out, ejected. Or security guard.
Yeah.
Head of security. What's up?
Now,
I want to talk about that.
Is he allowed to do that? That's what I want to know. Even though he's a security guard, is he allowed to interfere when he just went and helped break that scuffle up?
I don't think technically I don't think he should have done that. I think that's why the league did what they did. I don't think he should have been involved in doing that scuffle. That's between the players and the coaches and the refs to do that. Not this guy. He doesn't have that jurisdiction. Well, you should say it if you want to say it like that on the field to be doing. He's head of security for the Eagles,
right?
And that's the organization behind the line there. Anything over there, but. I don't think he has a right to go on the field now.
He was protecting the Eagles.
And the other guy did get his finger in his nose. I didn't like that.
He was protecting the Eagles.
I know, but that not during gameplay.
No,
to and from the tunnels, the buses, the out there, all that he's good for. But yeah, but of course the fans loved him. They cheered.
Well, that's the kind of I didn't.
They're behind him.
I didn't mind that. I wouldn't have minded if it was a 49er security guard doing the same thing.
Yes.
He's out there for protection.
And I understand what he did.
I know this is going to sound kind of Hollywoodish, but say one of them, what the hell was his name? Antonio Brown.
Yes.
That's like a
cuckoo bird.
Say he got so pissed off, he came back on the field and he had a knife. Right?
Okay.
And,
well,
you know what I'm saying? But you didn't know that.
I know.
And I know it's Hollywood.
So you're saying
that would happen. So that's
Dom saw that.
Dom saw that. He said, "Yep, I'm not allowed to get involved."
No, get involved and get thrown out because you're trying to save a guy's life against a guy that had a knife. I still say it's okay to do that. But for what was going on at that time, he should not have been involved in that, even though green law was wrong.
Talking to one of the teachers I was talking to had brought that up. So I'll bring that up on the show.
Yeah,
see what people say. You can comment on that. Call in if you want at 856-430-2483. Like the sign says.
856-430-2483.
Ding, 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 ding.
Ding. Make your calls, people. How you making out with handing out cards? You getting anything floating around?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to buy more, man.
Okay.
Like crazy.
Good. That's good. I've got a few out, but not as many as you. But yeah, we got to get more. Let me know.
And we went out to
kick up for that. Get some more out.
Well, I was at Delaware. Gave some to my dad.
Yeah, get some down there. That's good because I know he'll give them to him, and you should give whoever else in Delaware, mom or whatever. I don't care. Anybody that thinks that'll hand it to somebody. But anyway, we saw where Taylor Swift won. What was it? Person of the Year from Time Magazine or whatever they call it.
I don't know.
Person of the Year. I saw. Well, it was on the news. So breaking news. Time Magazine has picked her for
breaking news on that.
Person of the Year. I don't know what they call it. It's whatever it's going to be. So, it's funny. Ever since she's hooked up with him, they won that one game, or that he hasn't done that.
She is so much more popular now that she's
dating. Saying that, like she needs that popularity. So who was it said he wasn't? Nobody even knew who he was.
That was a TikTok.
Nobody even knew him. I'm like, yeah, okay, right, but. I don't know. You think that kind of stuff interferes with you when you start to get lovey-dovey and instead of focusing on
his production has gone down.
I think it's not what it was. Of course, overall the team's gone down a little too. I don't think even like Ralph. I told Ralph and then we were on the air tonight, so I don't know if they'll.
Somebody,
but even Ralph said Holmesy ain't doing shit for him the last 4 or 5 games. That's not, Yeah, he's with a hottie. Top
3 quarterbacks as of right now. If the season ended right now, who gets MVP?
And now, that's a toughie.
I think it's Dak, Purdy, and.
I think Purdy at the present time would be in there. I hate to say Prescott.
I do too, but ain't
there anybody else we can give it to?
Unfortunately, no. I don't think.
He's in top 3. Who's the third?
That I could. Oh, from Houston, maybe.
Maybe C.J. Stroud would be considered in the running. Probably wouldn't. He'd probably end up getting third then.
Yeah, they're the 3 at
top. If I had to, I think C.J.
Stroud. And I was going to say that too, but him being down, so I had to bust the stones a little bit. I'm like, Dak, what are you nuts? Purdy's better.
Well, Dak said he wasn't. He's going to throw. Of course, the season isn't over yet. What do we have? 4 games on? 3. Overall, everybody.
Well, what's the record?
This is week 14, and there's 18 weeks, right, this year?
17 games.
Well, why is there 17 games? All right, so then there's 3 more left. No, 14, 15, 16, 17. 4 weeks left. And Dak said he would throw less than 10 interceptions. He's only thrown 6. So, and our douche is throwing, 9 or 10 or something like that.
One every game.
Yeah. Just feels like nobody's open. I got it. Here, take it. There's another one.
And like you said, his decision making.
It just amazes me. And yet he's so. It's about holding myself to a standard of play. It's not about the wins and the losses.
It is about the wins.
Yeah, because he always wanted to say, all I want to do is win. I don't know why. It's not about winning or losing. Maybe he said it that way. Well, it's not about winning or losing when we lose. It's about holding ourselves to a standard that we're used to playing he didn't say when we win, but that's what he should have said. When we don't win, I don't have a high enough standard of what I'm doing. That's how that was his last conference, his last interview, press conference. I'm like, what is he saying that for? It is about winning.
Yeah, I don't understand.
I don't know. He doesn't. His emotions for me are not good at all.
Oh shit! What's the new net? Brian Dawkins was on WIP today.
Oh darn!
Talking about the Eagles. I would have loved to hear what he had to say.
D-Dawg. Yeah, I would have loved to hear it too.
I'd like to see him come back as a linebacker coach.
Well, it was secondary.
Well, secondary.
The defensive back safeties, all of them, whatever he was. he can handle that. Yeah. Oh, absolutely. Yeah, but you got to find players that have. He was rare because of the energy brought to the field, and that's how he played. That crawling out, that doing all that. That's what you need. That's what this team needs again. A Brian Dawkins to just get out there and go crazy on the defense, and then on offense, you have good ones on the offense. AJ Brown brings a lot of energy. DJ Swift when he's Deion whatever Swift, Dick Swift.
Yeah.
He brings the energy too. So we're okay that way. Hurts doesn't bring me any energy. He just goes out there and
You sent me that thing about that guy from the that running back from the Colts.
Yeah, Moss.
If they can guarantee that we,
but I just feel like they're trying to pad that area just in case I don't know.
Well, this isn't until next year. If you read, did you
No,
read the article?
I didn't read it.
Yeah, if you read it, it's not. It
wouldn't happen till
wouldn't happen till next.
Oh, I did.
And I think the reason why now, if they get rid of Swift, because you know how they are, use them, abuse them, and get rid of them.
Yeah, why can't you get rid of Gainwell or them? Why hold on to that?
Get rid of Gainwell
and drop the Penny because you never used it. You brought Rashad Penny in. What was that about?
How many starts he got? 3.
Or how many times did he get into a game? Boston Scott, I keep. I like Boston Scott. I got to keep Boston Scott.
I don't know why I don't use him for a kick.
He's better. I don't know because
don't get me wrong. I like this guy. Got what's his name?
Oh yeah, Covey. Yeah, he's a speed. When he catches that ball, he moves quick, and he gets you 10, 15 yards.
Yep.
So yeah, he's definitely your guy there. And you found somebody. One of these days, he's going to bust a big one. Like Deshaun did.
I don't care what team it is. I love watching.
I do too.
That shit all the way back.
I do too.
Not as much as on an interception and the guy runs halfway down the field. Metcalf.
I still play that once in a while for myself.
There was a college game this past week that happened.
Did it?
Yeah, the guy went there to tackle this guy, and he got up. The guy that missed the first tackle, he flew by everybody and ran up to him and got up to him by his shoelaces.
I mean, to think that when the guy intercepted it, he intercepts the turnaround here. Metcalf was back in
here. That was a running play.
Yeah, but Metcalf was near the end zone when he had to come out.
Yeah,
running and catch this dude that was already ahead and running. That blew my mind away. Every now and then, just for a laugh, you talk about a motivator. Play that before you go in. Play that before you start a football game. Eagles. Yeah. Or play that at halftime. Everybody, I just want you to watch this. That's what we need on this team. Now, and I don't want people to take it out of context. Well, what? You need somebody to catch up to somebody when they intercept it? No, the mentality of, look, he didn't give up. He could have sat there and watched that guy do it. He was way over this way. But he thought, no. Team football, man. He tackled him back and got him. So, yeah, it's a big Eagles week. I think that's why we're hitting a lot on it. Not that we don't talk about everything, but we can talk about like you said, whatever you want, people.
Yeah, call in.
Where's Mom at? Here, we need them. We need
get somebody to type something. George said something.
George Shoemaker. What's up, Shoemaker? Yeah, we need something. I can't read this thing till we get up.
Sports trivia.
Oh, here we go. Sports trivia. I'll read it out.
I can't read a damn thing.
Oh. Why can't you?
Who feathered at least 100 and died of a heart attack at 14 in California? I don't know what she's saying, dude.
What? Who feathered? And died at 14th California.
Tell her to call in.
Call in. I can't do this anymore. Call in, Boo Bird.
We had somebody chime in, and we're trying to figure out exactly what she's asking on our YouTube channel here.
We can't read your text. What's with Ralph? What is he? Not feeling up to it?
Ralph, where you at? Call in.
I said going live at 7. AJ's trying to get their baby down. She's sick.
Put him in the closet.
We're putting Sutton down shortly. We will log on if that's the name of the baby. Sutton.
Sutton?
Sutton, the first name of the child.
Oh, okay.
It's a girl, not a boy. We're putting Sutton down. They will log in. She's back. She's sick, so it could be a while, but I should make it a bit of it. You should make a bit of it. Say, yeah, they're trying to get her laid down. Now, I understand that, people. I remember when kids were sick. Get me wrong. I remember when kids were sick. What do you do? Get me wrong. Kids. Are you going to play that now the whole time?
No.
When that came, all of a sudden you said, I'm like, what the fuck's here?
This is what she said.
Oh, here's what she said. She said, sports trivia, who fathered at least 100 and died of a heart attack at 14 in California? I don't know, Joy. That is nothing that I would even.
What is she talking about?
She's talking about who fathered at least 100 kids, people, and died of a heart attack. But at age 14, the dude. But at 14, he fathered 100 kids, or up until 14, I guess. I don't. Kiss my dirty one. I'll figure this out. Who fathered at least 100 kids and died at the age of 14 in California? Oh my God, this doesn't even know.
If anybody out there listening, chime in.
Oh, I don't know.
Not coming up.
No, not the way she read it.
Must not be true because it's not Google. It's not on Google.
Tony Hicks? I don't know, Joey. Give us the answer.
We're stumped. So they're showing us basketball.
Give us the answer. We give up.
So Bryce Harper is looking for a deal.
What's he got to do?
He wants a longer deal.
He's already got a long one.
How long is it?
10 years. Is it Joy?
Yes.
Here we go.
What you hang up for?
What'd you hang up? You hung up, Joy. Or you didn't hang up on her? No? Wayno says you hung up. My gosh. Where's she calling?
Huh? I'm calling her.
Oh, you are?
We're calling Joy. She called us.
Joy, we're calling you. Answer the phone. She's probably like, look.
Slide that bar over.
If you're watching the show, that's the call.
Your call has been forwarded to an automatic voice message system. Try.
No love.
We just called you. Whack a quack a doodle. Anyway, had a nice dinner up at the Talk of the Town tonight.
Talk of the Town. That's in Pennsgrove?
Yeah, chicken pie. You love it. You like chicken pie.
I like chicken.
And they got great. Their baked potato was huge. I didn't eat half of this and brought half out because I ain't bloating up for the. I'm serious. I got another meal in the fridge now. Coleslaw to die for if you love. I love good coleslaw.
Coleslaw.
They have the best. That's all I can tell you. I think it is.
You hear that, hon? We gotta go talking to town again.
And big
We went for dinner, right?
dinner rolls. Yeah, we went for dinner. We got up there early because I knew we were doing the show, so we got there about 4:30. I told her, so we gotta go early because I gotta be at Winners. I said, yeah, no problem. And she had some kind of. She didn't get a meal. She's been sick, so she's just now starting to feel better. Not, she's not contagious or anything, but I didn't give her a kiss or anything because I don't want to get nothing yet till she's done. But she had what they call an appetizer platter, all different kind of appetizers on it, and she brought some of that in. You get a lot of food there for the price, for the money. I'm telling you. And they got selection. It's like a Bluebird, but I feel they're a little cheaper, to be honest, price wise, but not quality. Quality wise, they're just as good as Bluebird. So.
Yeah, I gotta get Taylor back in there, but she wasn't happy with her.
But sometime take a ride. Say, look, you want to go out to dinner tonight, huh? Let's go up talk to the town. Keith enjoys us.
We've been there, but it's been a while.
It's been a while. Then that's fine. And they have specials. They got a menu of just some specials, and they got the regular menu. So you might find something you like on special. But anyway, enough about Gutwad. Anything local we want to kick around as far as Pennsville news?
No.
I mean, nothing sport-wise. Nothing. When's wrestling start? Doesn't it start?
Let's start.
Here we go.
Hello.
Right.
Yes. No, this is Wayne and Keith. Yeah, you don't talk to just Wayne. You're talking live. You're on the air, so you talk to everybody. So act normal when you're talking now, please. What happened? Who?
Seabiscuit?
Yeah.
Oh, the horse.
It makes sense.
Boy, you got us on that one. We're both singing. I don't know who it was. I had no. Well, that's a tough one. I'll bet I could ask 10 people, and I'll bet nobody else would get it either. Unless they're horse people that just knew, about Seabiscuit. So.
Well, I only because I was watching Jeopardy.
It was a Jeopardy question. Okay.
Damn.
Very good. So.
Damn, Seabiscuit got laid more than we did.
Listen, Seabiscuit. Yeah, I can't top that. That's for sure. My total's 3.
I like that question. We'll have to save that. Use that for a trivia question.
Yeah. We'll lay that out somewhere. So.
Well, there you go.
We'll use it this when we go to the pizza place.
Well, all right. Yeah, that's right. We can use it when we go pizza place next year. When we get up to Paulsboro, we're going to do a live show, remote show up at Paulsboro at Jacob's Pizza. Jacob's Pizza. So we will be up there
with Tom
sometime next spring.
Along with Tom Humes.
Yes.
Wicked.
Yeah. So how you feeling? Are you feeling any better since you got home?
Tired.
Hold on. Yes, Chris. Yes.
Before we get everything decorated.
What's tomorrow night? Thursday? Yes. Yeah. No. I'm just remember. I'm doing. I'm actually doing the show right now, but you go ahead. We're that's all right. That's all right. It's Wednesday night. Well, yeah. Let me call you. When you get done at 8:30, I'll call you then. All right, Bob. See you. Yep. That was Christopher. He's got something on his mind for the. I don't know what's going on. Who knows? Everybody forgets we have a show. When you don't follow us, you forget.
I know.
When you're not on the air, when you follow us, you forget. So
Chris is smacked ass right now.
Nah, I don't know what's going on. He just said call me when you get done. So I said, all right.
Yeah, wild party, something coming up.
Wild party tomorrow, I guess. Tomorrow, wild party.
Party tomorrow.
Woo woo! Now I'm supposed to go over there tomorrow. I don't know. Unless Joy's healthy, I don't think she should go, but we'll see how she is. Supposed to go over tomorrow and help them decorate the Grinch tree there in
So what ails you, lady?
their house.
I don't know what ails me. Keith.
Oh, yeah, that could do it. Actually, I think it's lack of keys is what ails you. Lack of keys.
Yeah, that semen seems to help a lot.
We got keep it down.
Don't worry, it's already put on
uh,
there that it's not
Special
made
concoction.
for kids.
This show, the show's not made for kids.
I miss something there. I had no clue what you're talking.
You would miss a lot if you watched a lot of this show. You'd miss a lot. Sorry, it's hard to say.
You know what semen is?
Yeah.
No. I don't know. What's wrong with me?
You need more semen.
Get that. So it's not going to get that. Maybe.
So now they're going to fix it?
Understand it.
That will fix it.
No. Well, obviously, I hope you get better, get everything, back to normal.
Yeah, I'll be fine. All right, well, I'm going to try to just want to give you that little bit of trivia.
Well, we thank you for the Seabiscuit trivia.
Yeah, I like that. That was actually a pretty good question.
It was a good one.
No problem. Talk to y'all later.
All right, we'll see you, dear. Bye.
Love you or not, you can't. Say it over there.
That one.
Don't be shy.
Nah. She's not real quick at picking up on anything. You could talk to her straight to her face. I'm telling you, she would do this. What? Well, I missed it. I don't get. Seriously,
Hey, semen.
She's got to get better at, joking and kidding and understand and listen to the punchline. Figure out what people are saying. It's not. If you're not around that kind of lifestyle, though, when you're in your life, you're not going to get those things. And I think that's how that went. But you and I, geez, we bounce stuff off of this and that and whatever. It's just common knowledge for us, common business. Wayne, same way. Just whatever. I forgot to tell you.
You can bounce stuff off Wayne now?
Oh, yeah. I've been bouncing some things off of that boy.
He's got comebacks?
Once in a while.
None of that.
My
God, you just shot
No. Once in a while, I got to tell you this. We got Ronnie. Just between them, nobody on the air is watching that works for ABM, so it's not going to matter. We got done helping over at Valley Park today because that's where we're helping her.
Just
Teresa.
don't use names.
Well, we got that helping over there then. And because you got one of those people working at your school.
Yes.
How's that working out for you? It's not.
It's not. This dude, he comes in, goes into where the old break room used to be, where the soda machines and stuff like that.
And that's it. Yeah.
Okay.
And Ronnie, and I just don't understand what's going on. See, Ronnie's got so much on his plate, he doesn't know what people are doing or doing it. He got asked.
I told him.
He got asked to leave where he was from somebody higher up. I think it was the highest of the school. Didn't want him there no longer. No, told Ronnie, I don't want him here. So I'm not sure that, but we're saying who would say that? Who would be the person? It would have to come from her, you would think. Yeah. So anyway, we got done helping her, lunch, did all our stuff, and we're riding down the road, after that we're done. We took a break. Ronnie said, text me, where you at? Well, I thought he meant, he didn't say, because I guess I just assumed, well, I thought he meant, why did you leave there? But he said, where you at? I said, we left. I said, well, we're done. He goes, I didn't ask you that. I said, want to know where you're at? I'm like, well, we're on Hook Road. And he said, all right, meet me behind the district office. I need to talk to you two about something. So right away, you hear that, just like that, you think you did something wrong. Oh boy. Thought maybe something we did or was seen on camera making a gesture. I don't know. That's all. Wayne and I's minds are both like, oh man, what do we do now? I'm like, and then I said, yeah, he makes you think, don't it, Wayne? He goes, I don't know what we did. He goes, I can't remember anything. To you, I said, no, I can't remember anything that we'd be called in for. I said, anyway, I said, let's just stop worrying about it and get to the back of the district office. So Ronnie's sitting there in this little van right by where he goes in that door. And I pulled up, like this. he put some window down, and he said, I said, "What's up? Everything all right?" He said, "Well, I just want to ask you if something." I'm like, "Okay." Still don't know. I should have said, "You scared us to death," after I found out what he wanted, but I didn't. And he said, "Listen," he was thinking about, I don't want to say too much, firing somebody at, at one of the schools across from your school. And he goes, because it's just getting out of hand over there. This person's there. It's just, I'm getting so many complaints. I've never heard so many things in all my life. And I got to let him go. And I'm like, okay, would you two be interested in doing that area, but changing your hours a little bit from like, well, first he just said it like this, either 4 to 12:30 or 5 to 1:30. Well, we thought he meant at night, really. And Wayne goes, what? Come in at 4 and work till 12:30 nighttime? I go, no, morning. And I'm like, okay. So first Wayne was like, oh yeah, we'll do the 4 to 12. I'm like, you realize you got to get up at 3, right? Oh, well, I get up at 4 now anyway. I said, yeah, well, you getting up at 3. I kind of put a kibosh to that one. I said, yeah, well, then getting up at 3 and functioning. I said, yeah, we'll do a couple days of that and we'll be like dead. I said, no, if we're going to do this, we'll do 5 to 1:30. So we got to go in the morning to get this area done before school starts.
Right.
And school starts at 7:40 in the middle school, and it's the 6th grade wing. So it's in the 6th grade there, and then down the hall to the bathrooms, and that. So it's that. Not a bad area. So
No.
it's a.
Who's in that area now?
It's,
Mike?
yeah. Like, good. I don't know if he fired him tonight or what, but he was supposed to. So that's when Ronnie said, "Well, when do you want to start?" I said, "When do you want us to start?" He didn't say. I said, "So when do we start?" He goes, "Well, as soon as possible if you can." I said, "We'll start tomorrow then." So I got to go home, get showered up.
Gotta end the show. Keith gotta get up.
No. Well, I do gotta. Yeah. Well, Joy even said, she goes, I suppose when you're done the show, you're going home, clean up, pretty much get ready. I said, yeah, pretty much. I'm not dilly down. I'm going to the lights out because I already set my phone. I had to change my phone on. I made sure Wayne did too. I said, set your alarm, change your alarm because you sure as shit, you're going to tell me I'm going to pull up. You'll be like, I forgot.
Well, why don't they put what's his name over there?
Yeah.
In middle
Why?
school.
Yeah. Why is he red? Right?
Yeah.
That's a good question. I don't know. What is it? Yeah, because he's not doing anything with you, and you two already got it under control.
He's
there
literally
anyway.
not doing anything. Nothing. He don't even help during lunch.
I don't know. I don't know if Ronnie's just. I don't know what he's doing with him. Maybe I should. I wouldn't mind just saying to him, "Can I ask you a question? Why are you not using a person you have over at high school, the third person, when you already got your 2, and he doesn't do anything anyway, from what I'm told, and that would be your person to take over."
Right. He came in. He came in. First of all, he has no initiative.
Right.
Let's
He's
point
not.
that.
Yeah, he's not.
Because Ronnie said something about it. He said, tell you what he said.
Boogaloo. That's what he said.
I go, do you need race? Do you know, somewhere he don't do anything when he's here but sit in the old teacher's break room? Did you tell him you guys don't need help? I told him, I was like, yeah. I mean, we just in conversation.
Well, yeah, you don't. I mean, you can make it. You could tell him to do something. See, that's what I would think I'd want to say to Ronnie. Listen, while he's here, am I allowed to say, Ray, I need you to go do this type thing? You or Jay to tell him we need you to go. That he has to be able to know you could do that, or no, you would need to know that Ronnie would say, yeah, go ahead. If you got him to do something, tell him do it. But if not, he's not going to do it because Ronnie didn't tell him to do it.
Right.
I didn't realize he just doesn't do it. I didn't realize. I knew he was over there, and I knew you said he ain't worth plug nickel. But like I said, I know we're on the air, but we're not. I don't think we got anything to worry about for us viewers that way
Right.
on those people. But I know we shouldn't mention names, but still. So that's what we're going to do for a while until he gets this rectified. But then I'm got to thinking, after you said that, that's like a perfect. What's that?
Chewy. It's like Seabiscuit, about 300
It was Seabiscuit.
It was a good trivia question. It's
It was
enough
good.
now.
There's nothing wrong. Yeah, we like to put a trivia question out for those that didn't get it. Who fathered 100? That's the thing. How do you put it? 100 what? How'd she say it? 100
What's the
what?
horse called? Is it called a kid?
But you can't even say that because she doesn't want. They want you to think it's a person
Yeah.
so that you get it wrong. Anyway, Seabiscuit just left the room here for a minute. My guy could have told me. So obviously I'm on my own right now. He gets up. He could have said, "I'll be back. I'm going to the Seabiscuit room." Anyway, it's not like I'm not used to taking the reins and handling it. Let me get this chair. There you go. Call in the Dob And Wayno Show. 856-430-2483. 856-840. What? Oh. Shut up. Hey, the number is right here is 856-430-2483. Call in, Sharon. You just because you don't, you got done calling in. It was Sunday. Now Wednesday night you don't call in. Talk about something. See how the boys are doing. Adam, you could call in. I need a day. I was going to ask you something about hockey, but no. See that
He never called.
you got to have affiliates that talk and know their sport. That's what we. It's just like anything else. Sportcasters don't know it all, but we got people that know those things. So. We'll still give a shout out to our good friend Tom Humes. One of our which was our first and only so far interview. Him and now who was with him that day? I forget. I know, darn. We're bad on names.
We're horrible.
We got a lot of things going on in our minds. Right. What? Anyway, Tom was with a person.
It's his brother.
Was his brother? Yeah, with a person, with somebody, his brother. And they were our first interview here, as far as not sponsored, but person we had on the show to talk about midget racing, different racing. We had some interesting conversations that day. There again, I'm dropping back to news in case anybody's looking that didn't ever see that, but it was cool. It was good.
I talked to somebody at Turnpike.
Huh? You did?
Yeah, they're gonna get the Kelseys to come here and be on our show.
Get out.
Yeah.
Kelsey's?
You could understand who I got the information from.
Who?
Pat.
Oh, Rick.
He said he's gonna get the Kelsey brothers.
You watching, Pat? Get them.
And he's gonna get Chevy Chase to come in here next December. Because it's my favorite Christmas.
Are you gonna bring Taylor Swift with Travis? If you do,
And that bird.
I want to. Huh?
Tell her, fuck that.
She could come to my place then, and I'll do the interview. I think we need to go over there and do a remote from my place one time.
Taylor Swift.
Well, you can bring the whole gear over, can't you? Can't.
You got internet?
Yeah, pretty sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I can get it. As long as I got internet connection.
As long as you got it. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll do
I'm
that.
pretty sure I do. But that'd be cool. But anyway, I'm just kidding about that. No, obviously we know she's not coming. And we really don't think these other two podcasters are coming, but thanks for humoring us.
That would be awesome if they did, but
good Lord, I'd rather go on their show and find out how it goes. See how you do.
Their podcast is on Wednesdays too.
Is it? That's another reason we need to change the night again. See, we'll bop around and change nights till we get situated. Next time you're out there at the Turnpike at old Booze Hound, tell him he needs to pick a time where he can look at this and call in. Check our podcast out, call in. He's got some He's got baseball knowledge, a little bit of, he knows the Eagles, football. We want to hear from other people, not just me. Not just me spouting off my opinion about this team. I like to hear from other people.
Jermaine watches once in a while.
Fuzzy Stout, give him a card, get him to watch. We'll talk to you about your freaking 49ers.
Sons of frickin' frackers.
You boo-hooed cried last year because you didn't make it because your guy hurt his hand. Well, then don't have his hand come down on the defensive guy's helmet that's sacking him. Boom. Ain't our fault. I hate when people say, well, if we hadn't hurt this and if we hadn't done that. Yeah, well, if we had done a lot of different things this past Sunday, we'd have won. But we didn't do it. And any given day, anybody can win a football game. And you guys won the game.
You don't hear us crying. We got our ass.
And I don't, who, in a way, what's the big deal? So you kill somebody or a win's a win. You might as well look at it this, or you win by 1 point. Just like everybody when we beat Dallas 28-25. Well, you only beat them by 3. Who cares? We won the game. It doesn't matter how many points it is. Just like in the movie Fast and Furious, in case you didn't watch it. It doesn't matter if you win by a mile or win by an inch. Winning's winning. So you won big. Doesn't mean anything. It's no different if you won by 1. We just didn't have it that game.
Well, let's say Miami blew out.
And you won.
Miami blew out who? The Broncos, wasn't it? 70 to something?
Yeah, what was that? Yeah, okay.
What have their scores been lately?
Right. So, now hopefully you continue to do good because I got Debo and Ayuk in my fantasy team, so you better put up some points for me. I had you against the Eagles, and they did put some points. I'm the only one in the money league so far this year to score 200 fantasy points in a game.
Dang.
I was the only one. Yeah. I looked back at everybody's scores from the week 1 to week 14. Well, this week's 14, right? And nobody scored 200 points today. Just saying, they're the guys that Wayno and I, we were cheating.
Yeah, and then they go in and they go and make
just to you guys and your teams, you ain't got it.
I'd like to have you both those calling in the show your lips.
Yeah, see, we could trash that. Yeah, because we won't be back at your stupid league next year. He's gonna be a part of that crap. So
it's supposed to be called the Serious League, but there's a guy on there that drafted all Dallas players.
Serious Football League, more like the Pansy Football League that we're a part of. But hey, you live and learn. Is that my belly hanging out? Oh my God! OMG!
I'd like to have a money league, but nobody pays up. Did you pay for that?
No, I talked to him on the phone too. I said, I got your money.
Tell him I did too.
I did. I think I said we got
that right here. Right there.
But yeah, we gotta pay him. He's ceasing all this. I gotta get that money to him.
Well, don't forget New Year's Eve. DJ Juicy will be at Scooters.
DJ Juicy.
Tearing it up.
GJ Pussy. I'll be in South Carolina, hopefully.
South Carolina for New Year's?
Boo and I are going down to stay. Well, her brothers have trailers down there in South Carolina.
Don't hang out with me or anything.
I won't. I mean, there's an opportunity that I just want to go away and do. So my son and his family will be in Florida. I'll be in Carolina. So I'm getting in the car and go.
Just get in the car and
on the road again. Anyway.
She'll be coming around.
Yeah, you can't. Don't get the scene and stuff done. She'll be like, I missed it. Totally don't know what you're talking about.
Right, don't joke about the semen.
It just ain't going to work. I'm just saying, you're wasting your time. Say it to Ralph, he'll understand what you're saying. Say it
to that'll
So will Carissa. So will his woman. Carissa would understand in a minute. So
Tammy will get it. Tammy will be
Tammy. Moist. Are you watching? Probably not. She needs to watch too. What's that about? That ain't right. Man's got a freaking podcast. You don't watch? That's okay if it ever takes off and we're raking in bucks from, ads and commercials. Oh no. No. Nobody gets part of it. Him and I.
She's
him and I. It's all we need. A couple sponsors.
She's watching TV with Mom.
Well, that's fine. I'm not. I'm messing. Once again,
Yeah.
kidding. I know, but I still think she should watch it. Have it on her phone while she's watching TV or not.
That would be nice because that would give us another view.
Exactly. Anyway, did we put it out there that it was Wednesday again? You did get that.
Yeah, put it out.
So it's just
I didn't say Wednesday. I just put the link.
we need some kind of national thing that everybody can say.
How do we do that? How do we activate the emergency thing on the phone?
Yeah, right. Oh,
Can we send it
that
to
everybody gets an alert.
Can we send it to Amber?
We have an alert. Please watch the Dob And Wayno Show
Live on YouTube.
live on YouTube Wednesday night at 7. Coming to a station near you. I'd like to say that and have people
That would be awesome.
say, what, when is this? They just said, what? Wednesday night at 7? I got to watch this thing. We're as good as the Kelseys ever were. We just don't have that, the area that they.
That's right.
We need mics. So I'd like to have these things coming in the mic where I could be like. And another thing about the day going, 49ers.
It's not that big.
Let me get this straight. You beat us. Shut it off.
Shut the TV off.
Is this the only? Now you got other ESPN stations. What do you got?
This is Fox.
Oh, we're not on. Okay.
ESPN.
Let's see what's coming up.
The Sixers are on too.
The Sixers are on. Back up a few. There we go. Let's see what the Sixers are up to. See what the local Philadelphia 76ers are doing. Of course,
Commercial.
anytime I ever do that, that's what I get. If I flip this up, it's always. Oh, here we go.
Damn, 60-62.
Damn, close. They got a 54-9. We got a 52 out of 16 from 3-point land. That's terrible. We would be killing if we made half of them. 8 turnovers. That's hurting you. And 2 steals versus 6. So what's going on? Are we missing some pieces? I don't know who's hurt.
The score does?
Yeah, the score. I know it's amazing that we've kept it that way. I don't know. They've made 5 out of 17, which is not much better. Anyway. Somebody's not playing though. There's a couple guys must be hurt, I'm thinking, on the Sixers.
Is Embiid playing or whatever else?
Maybe that's one. Let me see. I can check out real quick while we're chatting.
Chatting.
Get jacking.
I'll be at AJ's next 3 Fridays in a row.
Yeah.
You guys want to go out there and check that out.
Lip will be at AJ's.
Play whatever the hell you want to hear.
It's a long way to the top.
If you want to rock and roll.
Oh, the top songs of AC/DC came out, and Back in Black's #1. Thunderstruck came in 3rd. I forget what was 2nd. Highway to Hell, maybe, and then Thunderstruck.
Thunderstruck's not bad.
I like Thunderstruck.
That's not one of my favorites.
It's one of mine, though. Yeah. And then down was It's a Long Way to the Top was like 6th or 7th, I think.
See, now I like
which
that
isn't
better.
bad. Yeah, well, I like it better. I do. I will say that.
I like Froze About the Rock too.
Yes, I like that. We salute you.
So,
No, Embiid is playing. Gosh, he's got 26 points already in the first half. So it's an Embiid show. Maxi's playing. No, they're pretty healthy.
I like that Maxi, man.
Yeah, Maxi's good. I like Maxi too. Yeah, these guys are all.
Somebody build a team around.
Yeah, absolutely, definitely. Yeah, so I guess we're back. Aubrey got in, the guy that got hit by the fake car, the invisible car. He's put in 4 minutes and scored a bucket, so he's getting some playing time. He's on the bench, so he's not a starter. But you got Tobias, who he's only scored 2 points now. That's
my God.
And Batum only scored 1. So the bottom 3 are scoring the points for the Sixers. This is another problem.
The men in black got to him. They pulled that flash thing out. They told him they got hit by a car. When that alien attacked him.
Seabiscuit got to him, is what it did.
Seabiscuit, one of his 100 kids.
See, now see, if you look at the team you're playing, they're more balanced. Guys off the bench, 9 starters, 8, 7, 8. Everybody's getting a buck shooting and scoring. So, yeah, we're not balanced right now. We're a little bit. 2 guys are scoring the most, and one guy's close, and the other ones ain't doing. So, Sixers need to get it together. A little disappointed in them.
Girl Scouts of Eastern Pennsylvania.
Oh, I gotta watch that gut barrel hanging out. We get done this. I want the phone so I can fix your line up.
Teletubby here.
Teletubby. There you go. Teletubby.
You'll probably wrap it up. I'm done.
It's look at it. Yeah. Isn't that awful? We've got a live show here. We'll wrap. I'm done. I'm done with this crap. Whoa.
See, but then when we put it on there, then everybody comes back and watch.
But we'd like to get some live people, and that's how the Kelseys are. Theirs isn't like watched afterward as much probably as it is watched live during.
Right.
But it's good. Somebody's still watching it afterwards. Don't get me wrong. That's still good.
Right.
Because then after people say, you know what, I think I need to watch this live when I.
And that'll make the fun more interesting because then people will call.
It does. They get a lot of call-ins about their show, and that's what they do. That's what you want. When you get people to call in, like say in a course of an hour and a half, you had 10 people even to call. It'd be nice to have 20, but just say you take 10. That's great. You got 10 different conversations at different times coming in about different things. So it gives us a little more to say. You wonder why we're just here chilling and doing our thing.
I'm gonna call Cindy Strong. I walk my dog.
I think what's her name? Old Snookums there. Amy Fadol. She's lost a little weight. She was a little puffier than that.
Yeah, she was
like last year. She was that thick girl kind of.
She was a heifer.
Yeah, and she's tall. Anyway, she has height. So it's not like she's a little. She, my girl on there is. What's her name? Straight brown.
You like this guy?
Yeah, I do. He sometimes he can rub you a little bit the way he talks, but he knows his stuff though. I like Taryn Hatcher.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know who she is. Yeah, she's a looker. I like when old Taryn gets on there.
I like Rita.
Rita? Rita's ice cream? Or
No, what's the one from WIP? Rhea.
Oh, is that Rhea?
Yeah, I can't.
Yeah.
The hell's her
Not
name?
the one they used to have.
In the morning.
Oh, in the morning.
On WIP.
I like the. I forget.
Blonde.
I know. I can't think of her name. Hold me to it.
She's been there the whole time.
I like what's her name that used to talk on the show we used to listen to in the afternoon. And he left. 94.7 or something, or 97.5. The Fanatic.
Yeah.
Who was the girl on there? She's gone now. She has her own show. She has a funny last name too.
Shish kebab.
A little humor here. Natalie Eganoff. I remember now. Natalie Eganoff. That's why I said she had a funny last name.
Eganoff?
Eganoff. Like Eganoff? You had enough? Eganoff. Egg. As in scrambled. But she was a cutie on there, but she was with him for a while and she got her own gig. Her deal. Natalie Eganoff. Quit tipping the cat.
Who tipped the cat?
That guy's tipping like it.
Don't tip this.
That's something you tip. Sometimes we can just get right off.
Rhea Hughes.
Rhea Hughes. Old Snookums Rhea. Let's call her.
Old Snook.
Anyway, yeah, I'm getting kind of tired. I don't know why I'm tired. I don't. I slept all right last night. I didn't do much today, but we worked there at Valley. Do something. Wasn't like we were riding in the truck today.
Oh, he can say it, but I can't say it. God forbid.
Because you know how I get. I get really weird with you because you're too. I should say you're too damn good at agitating. You're just really good at it, and people that aren't good at it, you can get them right away. When you're good at it, that hurts. It hurts right here.
But you know not to take
I
that.
know, but he don't. And then I'm sitting next to Dusseldorf, and I'm thinking, you know what he said the next day? Did you do kiss and make up? Yeah. He thought we were really pissed off at each other. He did. He literally said, Did you do kiss and make up? Because I messed with him about Dan, the guy that got fired. Because I'll say, did your boyfriend come around this weekend? Because those two were like inseparable when Dan was working. He was always over Wayne. Even after work, he would just go to Wayne, sit in the garage, and then just and yappy, go over on Saturdays or something to do or whatever. So that's what I said. Your boyfriend come over the weekend? He goes, no. I said, did he call you? Well, he called one day. Yeah, sometimes he's like, nah. I said, well, that's what I got to say because you two, you get on me and Wayno. I figure I'm not going to tell you something. So anyway, he don't really care a lot. I don't want to piss Wayne off because I got to work with him, and he is a good worker, so you don't want to lose that.
Yeah, he is a good one.
I don't want him not to work just because he's pissed off at me.
As sick as he is, man, he's a good one.
Yeah, and saying that for anybody who's listening, the guy I work with, he's a good worker. It's just, he's like me. He's kind of had enough of work. It's time. I'm just trying to, like I said, I wanted to make it to another year older before I file for my social because that gives me another 150.
I got another 15 years.
Yeah, so I want to kind of pad that market just a little bit. But anyway, I think next year I'll file. But I think I'll still work as long as I can, still. Now, here's something else you don't know. I know we're on the air, but
I can cut it off.
folks, we're gonna wrap it up. I think we talked quite a bit today. Thanks for listening. For those that don't, and those that get to listen to this afterwards, we appreciate that too. Don't get me wrong. We'd like you to listen live. So if you hear this, get a chance sometime, hit subscribe, hit the notifications button so you get all these things and try to follow us. Also, we'll take any suggestions on, is there a night better for most people? Is there a better time that we could maybe broadcast on the air if this doesn't work? So we're up for that. We're not, this is just something on the side. We don't get paid for this. This is something we enjoy doing, talking about sports, talking about whatever you guys want to talk about. Call in, say something. Did you hear about this? Did you know about that? What happened over there? We're here to piece up with you about anything. Doesn't have to be the Eagles, the Phillies, or the Flyers, or the Sixers. It doesn't have to be.
How many houses got hit in Pennsylvania?
Yeah, how many houses? What's the next house to get hit? Did you see over here where Pennzoil's doing? That's little stuff to chat about. Gives you a chance to talk and voice your opinion about something. Not just me.
All right, we're going
to sign it off tonight, but we do thank you, and we will see you next week.
Yeah.
Wednesday at 7.
Wednesday at 7. Peace.
See ya.